doing a tutorial today on how to make tortillas, cómo se hacen las tortillas. Y la número uno experta, number one expert of making tortillas is my grandma. Say hi, abuela, diga hola.
Hola.
Ella me va a enseñar hoy cómo hacer tortillas. She's going to show me today how to make tortillas the old school way. Kind of going with the flow. She makes a nice bunch, so we're gonna see what comes out of it. I'll let you know later how many tortillas come out of this batch. So we're gonna put this whole thing of harina. Let me see if it measures anything. No. Okay, so here we go. How many cups are in here? ¿Cuántas copas piensas que haya?
Okay,
ya nos lavamos las manos antes. We already washed our hands. We're gonna add more. We're gonna make a big batch. Okay.
Hola.
So we have a saucepan full of water. It's completely full, and we're just gonna put that in there. ¿Toda o poco poquito? Okay, little by little, we're gonna put some water in here. The dough seems a little soft, so she wants more flour. Más?
Yeah.
So I put in 2 extra handfuls.
Very strong.
We've been doing this for about 8 minutes now. And if you notice, it sticks a little to your hand, but it doesn't stay on your hand. See, it doesn't really stay on it. So, ¿está bien así o todavía no? Okay, so we're almost done. No se debe de pegar, ¿verdad? Las manos, ¿verdad? Okay, so it's still sticking a little. We're gonna keep
Ya si quieres ya puede hacer.
So you kind of tuck it in.
Sí, luego mira, si está muy grande, le mochas.
Okay, so you start tucking the kind of like the masa in. You make.
Acá está limpio.
¿Está bien así?
Limpio, sí.
So this is about the size. Mine's a little big, but hers seems perfect every time. ¿Y no se le tiene que echar manteca?
Sí, ahorita que ya tengamos algunas.
This is the next step after that is you get some of the manteca, the lard, kind of smear it in your hands. Grab the balls and just rub them, give them a nice little massage, and throw them in the bucket all together. So while she does that, I'm going to continue making these balls. Hopefully I'm doing an okay job. Doesn't seem like it, but we're trying. Comadas, instead of a regular comal, she's going to do them on these because she likes the way they come out better on these. So we have 2 going on high heat. ¿Así los vas a dejar en alto?
No, pues
No? Alright, so she's just heating them up and then she's going to lower it. So she's showing me here how to roll it out.
No crees que está tan media chueca.
The tortilla isn't really shaping out the way she likes it because we didn't leave the masa to kind of get ready or rest. So it has to rest a little more. So we're just gonna wait a little longer before we continue working on it.
Como salen baratos, son zapatos.
Alright, so we just kind of turn it around, not really flipping it, so we can have an even cook.
La gente que vea van a decir, ajá, esa vieja no sabe hacer tortillas de harina. No está grabando.
Okay,
Necesitan que esté más, así va a estar bien.
So if you notice, the tortilla is bubbling up. Do you see it again? Alright, so it has little bubbles on here. That means it's almost ready to flip over. And she lowered the heat. Now it's lower. Medium heat, medium size heat. You flip it, kind of just turn it around. You just kind of move it around so that you have an even cook.
Mira, de esta fregada tabla de un lado sí agarra bien y del otro no. Por eso salen chuecas y todo, porque no agarra bien. También en el cocimiento está de que salgan duras,
Oh,
que las cosas bien.
so you have to cook it right, or else they'll turn hard. It's not just the ingredients, but also in how long you leave it in the heat. So as soon as you see some brown spots on here, that means it's pretty much ready on that side. You can kind of see where it's still raw and where some parts still need cooking. The first few tortillas are kind of gonna be a test. They're not gonna come out as perfect as you want them to. See, the second one already bubbled up a little more than the first one. It's just about getting the heat right and just kind of working the tortilla. Here we have a chupacabras looking tortilla. Here's another trick. The other trick is you rub it on the outside of a tortilla and it starts blowing up a little more and it makes it a little lighter. Makes the tortilla a little lighter and it puffs up. Alright, so I guess the key is to have a nice, hefty amount of flour so it doesn't stick. And what I've found out as I've been working on this is that if you proportionately just roll it out, you start off real soft just to get the shape going. And after it's rolled out a little, then you can begin to put more pressure on it and just spread it out. Because the thinner they are, I guess, the softer they are once they're cooked. And you can kind of begin to shape it as in an actual circle if it works out. So you just, what you're really doing is just spreading it out. Much bigger it is now from the first ones that we had. This one's actually spreading out easier because we have more flour and because the masa.
That's like a pizza.
Yeah. It's because the masa, the reason why it's spreading out easier is because the masa has been sitting for a while longer. The first ones didn't come out too good because it still needed to get right, so that's why it's better now. We'll phone my dad's belly. Alright, so the final conclusion of all that, we made about 30 tortillas and you get sweaty and hot, but I think that's part of the ingredients. Un consejo así especial para los que van a hacerlos por primera vez o algo. ¿Qué es lo más importante?
La espalda, la sal y el agua, nomás es todo lo que se le echa.
En otras palabras, no tiene nada de trabajo.
Nada de trabajo.
Alright, so I asked her if she had any recommendations for a first-time tortilla maker, and she says that it's way too easy. You don't need any recommendations. Just follow the ingredients and you'll be fine. But I think it's a little more than that. I've tried it before and they come out really hard. And even my kids were able to make these tortillas and they come out really soft and perfect, melt in your mouth. Your teeth sink right into them. So if you have any questions, let me know. Peace.